Hey, what's up? What's up? What's going on, guys? I'm a new Safemoon YouTuber. Yes, guys. So, you know what's crazy? By the way, guys, I'm going by Safemoon Island. All right. So, I was born in the island. I live in the US, but I was born in the island, so I decided to go by that name. But here's what I need to say. I got into Safemoon earlier. Okay. Before I start my video, let me just let you know a little bit about me. I got into Safemoon earlier. Uh, And when I got in what Safemoon March 8th. I got in March 9th, maybe 12 hours after Safemoon came out on CMC, which is comarketcap.com. And I decided to invest $33. My story is the fact that I was like, man, I know we're gonna get some money from the government, the stimulus check. I have some money in my account. Let me go ahead and spend $100. And the way I was planning on doing that is by buying three things on CMC. But my plan was like I'm gonna buy them there and leave them there for years and years because there's no way if I put $33, I know I was gonna have like $1 million in a year. So I'm like at least 2 years they're gonna stay there no matter what. So that was my plan. I remember I got FEG, SafeMoon, and something else. I don't even remember what it was. But those are the three I end up buying. I put 33, 33, $34 on them. So for the $100. And that was basically my SafeMoon story, man. And then 6 weeks later, I had $600,000 just on SafeMoon. And with everything else I was buying because I started buying small cap on Trust Wallet, I ended up having $650,000. Of course, we all know the story how the money goes down. So all the way down to like well, I'm not even gonna go ahead and say it. But for that $33, I end up buying 40 point something billions of SafeMoon. And during that first month and a half, the reflection was crazy. As of today, I got about 8 billions of reflections so far. I end up deciding to send my safe one to Bitmart. Of course, that was a mistake. But the first month, the reflection was great there. But then after that, it wasn't the same. But anyway, so when SafeMoon came out, I remember on CMC, I went on YouTube, I went on Google to research on SafeMoon. There was nothing, not even one YouTuber that was talking about SafeMoon, not even any article about SafeMoon. But I decided to get in it for the fact that I love the name SafeMoon and the fact that there was a lot of zeros in it. And I'm like, those are the reason I'm gonna get in and hoping somehow it just explode, but not like it did. There was no way I thought Safemoon would have get as big as it is as far as in 6 weeks. No, because if they tell me my $3 in 5 years was gonna be $600,000, man, I would love that. I would like, heck yeah, why not? So to see it happen in 6 weeks was mind blowing. And the other ones I had in there, like Save BTC, went. I think I put $15, and it was like at 10,000. Right now I never sell any of those, even Save BTC, and right now I have less than $100 of that 10,000 K. So that was my mistake. But I had a plan. My plan was to put them in there and leave them in there no matter what. So I ended up sticking with the plan, even though my friends and some of my family was telling me at least take some out. I mean, honestly, I regret I didn't take some out. It's on safe one because if I did, I don't have a house. I don't have any of that. I could have at least take some out, put it down on, a down payment on a house, get me a house and stuff like that. But I decided to stick with my plan. And as of today, yes, I regret I didn't sell, but at the same time, I know SafeMoon gonna get back to the 8ch again, which is the all-time high. So I expect them to get back. Yes, it's probably gonna take a while. Could be a year or even less or 2 years, whatever it is. I know it's gonna get back, and when it gets back, it's gonna be that much better. I believe in this project more than anything else. I believe in Safemoon. So as far as the reason I decided to come with a Safemoon YouTube is because I remember in the beginning, at least 25 people I got into Safemoon, and all those people I had to help them. And I remember my friend was telling me, and that was back in March, why don't you do, because I do some other YouTube channels and stuff like that. They're like, why don't you do YouTube videos and show people how to buy? Because that was at the time when everybody was buying, buying, and buying. And I never did. And if I did, I would probably have more. Not because my contents are better than the YouTubers right now, but because of the fact that I was going to be one of the first. I would probably have over 1,000 and thousands of subscribers. So this is my first video, and the reason I decided to start with that is because I saw an article that's really upset me. I mean, like, it's when I'm reading the article, I'm just, it's like mind blowing. I'm thinking, I'm like, really? I mean, like, so you're telling me you actually take your time to write an article like that? That's any children could have done that. I mean, like, the third on those articles, I mean, like, they are obvious. I mean, like, you don't actually have to write something like that for people to know those things. I think everybody know those, you know. Anyway, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go over the article, and so you guys can see what I'm talking about. All right. There might be other people that's already covered it, but I'm still gonna go over it. So that's my way to start my uh, YouTube channel for Safemoon. Again, guys, I go by Safemoon Island since I was born there. Um, later on in later on in some other videos, I will talk more about my humble beginning. All right. So let's go ahead with the article. But before I do, let's check out the price of Safemoon. Alright guys, so the price of Safemoon is what, 501507. Right now, as you guys know, we all waiting on this Safemoon wallet for iOS. I'm an Android person, so but as much as I like Android, I cannot wait for the Safemoon iOS to come out because that will help all of us. Okay, so let's jump to the article and see what I'm talking about. So the article basically said the 5 biggest mistakes you can make when buying Safemoon. Okay, so let's go to that. So number one, you don't know what Safemoon does. Really? I mean, like most cryptocurrencies out there, people don't know what they do. Safemoon actually have purpose. Most of them don't. So with any investment, whether it's cryptocurrency, stock, wine, or real estate, you need to understand what you are buying. Cryptocurrencies, most people don't know what they're at. People get in them because right now they are the new phenomenon. They like the next big thing. That's why people are getting in them. Like I get at least 25 people in there. None of them ask me what Safemoon is. They're just like, okay, so I don't have to put much. I just have to put a little bit in there and just leave it in there. And there's a chance it could, 5 years from now, that could be money that I will have to help me and my family. So yes, it's good to know. Of course, sometimes it's good to know because there are a lot of them out there. They are only there to take your money. They're gonna do work pool and all those other good stuff. But Safemoon, it's not one of those. Safemoon is far from that. Especially if you got in the beginning, there wasn't really much to go about. A lot of those things, I mean, like for example, Bitcoin. Who knows Bitcoin? Now, all those things you are saying about Safemoon, thousands and millions of people probably used to say them about Bitcoin. But right now, look at Bitcoin right now. I mean, don't we all wish we had put like $100 on Bitcoin when it just came out? So yes, I understand we don't know what Safemoon is. That's why we say don't put money in something you cannot afford to lose. Don't put all your money, don't your rent money and all those, your savings and expect to get rich in a matter of minutes or days or even weeks. So let's see. Okay, she said in the case of Safemoon, it's why Perry talks a lot about its tokenomics, including a 10% fee for each transaction to encourage people to hold and reduce volatility. So yes, I mean, the 10%, I mean, that is a great idea. I don't think Safemoon is the first one that came with that, but they are definitely the one that make it where everybody know about it. I mean, like, imagine, like me, for example, I bought 40 billions. Now I'm close to 48 billion. All right. So that 10% I pay in the beginning, which I didn't even know because the time I bought it, I didn't even know anything about the 10%. All I know is that I went in there, put $33 in there, and then they gave me this quantity that I received. I didn't even know about the 10%. And most people probably didn't either. Most people probably didn't till after they bought. So definitely, I can understand what she is saying, but come on, the 10%, I mean, it's depending on how long you hold it. You will definitely get way more than that. Now, for example, even if I had sell it after the 6 weeks, when it went crazy, I mean, from $33 to thousands, come on, okay? So yes, we a lot of us don't know what SafeMoon does in the beginning, but right now, you can find everything about SafeMoon. They have so if we go, they have a roadmaps. I know they are updating it. We have a tomorrow. Hopefully, we might hear more about the roadmaps. But definitely, SafeMoon is the future. They have a lot of things going on. So there are a lot of SafeMoon. I basically watch almost all the YouTubers when it's come for SafeMoon. Most of them, some of them I watch more than others, but I watch all of them, even the one that's talking good or even bad. Some of them I don't listen to because some of them, uh, when they are talking about SafeMoon, they're not talking about SafeMoon because of what SafeMoon is or what SafeMoon. They just, for some reason, they don't have any reasons why they don't like SafeMoon. It's like because it's they mad because they didn't get in earlier, or because SafeMoon army is so big and they wish it was whatever cryptocurrency they like had all those followers. They don't have a legit reason why they don't like SafeMoon. So those people, I kind of stay away from them. Anyway, so that's what I wanted to say about one. Number two, you hoping for a short-term gains. Come on. You killing me? I mean, yes, everybody would love to have a short-term gains like SafeMoon jump, like you put here, 2.49900 millions, basically 2.49 millions in 6 weeks. That did happen. I was part of it. And yes, I can call it a mistake that I didn't take anything out. But as of right now, I still have way more than what I put in there. Okay? I mean, it was way, 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 way more. But as of right now, I still have way more. Okay? So, like you said, if somebody did buy $1,000, they would have over what? $1 million? Nah, me, if I had bought 1,000 when I bought it, I mean, you talk about a million, let's see, 3 times 10, I would have like $30 million, honestly. If I had bought $1,000, $30 million, that's before the fees. Because I had $33 basically at 600,000. So yes, I would have that much money, which is crazy. That's mind blowing to think about that. Okay, so yes, but just like when I was buying, I wasn't thinking about short-term gains. Okay, so if somebody decide to take short-term gains, it's not because it's safe money. If they think like that, they'll probably think like that regardless of what they are buying. Okay, that's how mine work. Yes, we want to have short-term gains, but we cannot think short-term when we are getting into stuff like that, cryptocurrencies. Yes, it's the chance of you gaining, it's better than stock as far as when it's come for short-term gains, even though in stock you can have that too, but definitely you can have that mindset going to any cryptocurrencies. All right, you're investing money you need. I mean, like, whose fault is that? I mean, like, everywhere they always tell you don't invest money you cannot afford to lose. Don't invest money you cannot afford to lose. So she said all cryptocurrency investment carry risk because there are so much we don't know about this industry will develop. Some may see huge gains, but there's also the potential for heavy losses. Here's one thing I have to say about that. If you put, let's say, $1,000 in there, and then boom, 90%, you lost and you only have $100 left. Why even go out and take that $100 out? I have a cousin of mine that do that. I remember I told her, just put $100 in some cryptocurrency. That was on Coinbase. Open the account. She said, "Oh, $100 is fine. I'm gonna put it in there, and I'm not even gonna look at it after for like a year." 2 weeks later, she comes. She's like, "Oh man, I only have $87 in there, so I take it out. I took it out." Can you believe that? Yeah, I mean, like, after you told me you're not gonna look at it and you're gonna leave it in there for a year, and I know for sure that's when, you know, Bitcoin was going down from 20K to like all the way down, and then the next thing I know, Bitcoin is now back to like 60K. So hey, that's what, don't put money in there you can only afford to lose. So even if it goes down 80%, 70%, 50%, don't panic, leave it in there, because I'm telling you, more than 50% is gonna go back up and way back up. All right, so you following a celebrity, I mean, like almost everything. That's why you watch commercial on TV. You got one of your favorite sports stars. I'm a big football and basketball fans, by the way. Uh, you know, Buffalo Bills, I think is my team. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, definitely, I'm a big football fans, and I'm not even gonna talk about my favorite team right now. So let's talk about, yeah, following a celebrity. Yes, that's what everybody does. Get someone behind something so other people. But that is still your job to do your due diligence. It's still your job to make sure that it is something you want to invest to. Or sometimes you do, if it's a friend, I mean, like, I will more believe a family members and actually a celebrity when it's come for stuff like that, you know. And also, just remember, we go back to number 3 here: invest only what you can afford to lose. Okay. I mean, like, how can you imagine if LeBron James, or let's see, uh, Google founder, or Amazon founder, or any of those guys decided to put their name on Safemoon? Heck yeah. I mean, like, everybody would love something like that, especially if you're already in it. Yeah, if you are in it, that's the best thing to do, to have a celebrity endorsement. So, hey, all right. So number 5, you are attracted by the low price. Okay, that is true. We definitely attracted by the low price. That's one of the reasons I got in there, because I see I could get billions for only $33. Okay, so, and then hoping one day it hit 1 cent. But now that I'm in it, I'm following it, and I understand things a little bit more. And I heard how CEO talking as far as what he wants to do. I see, the pairing, like the certain pairing he cannot do as far as Bitcoin and ETH. So definitely the consolidation, to me, that's a great thing, because if I have if you have one thing that's can sell for $10 and you break it in 10 pieces and you're still selling it for $10, so then just give me the one thing. So I think, to me, that's better, especially when it will attract more people, more powerful people into the company. So definitely that's what I wanna see. All right. So to me, there was no need for this article, man. I mean, like, it's everything in there. It's mostly every single one of us can just think of that ourselves. So I don't know exactly what was her point for this article, but hey, sometimes when you have the time, maybe she got in at the ATH and now she's like, you know. But hopefully, if she did get at the ATH, hopefully she didn't sell, because SafeMoon, I'm telling you, like I tell everybody so far, uh, I got a lot of my family in there. I told them, but most of them don't even know how to sell and stuff like that. So I have to go back and help them. So uh, I, I'm not even thinking about it. Some of them don't even check it or anything like that. So one day I'm just gonna go to them. I'm like, hey, it's this is the time. This is the time for you to cash in. And that's what happens when you wait, when you know, just let it sit in there. I mean, like, and just wait, and then, hey, it's gonna come to, man. Say, hey, I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna be one of those YouTuber that do safe moon video every day, but I'm gonna try here and there to come with safe moon videos, man. We'll see how that worked for me, and we'll go from there. Okay, so again, I go by Safe on Island, and guys, I appreciate you guys. Please subscribe and turn on your bell notification, and let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear what you guys think about my first video, and hopefully, I get some welcome to the Safemoon family as far as a YouTuber. But I've been one of the first to be in Safemoon. I'm in Safemoon for life, meaning like regardless how much, let's say if Safemoon get $1, I will sell, of course, if I'm talking about after the consolidation, if it goes to $1 or even less than that, like 50 cents or even 1 cent, I will sell some, but I will always have some Safemoon. Always. I'm in it for a very, very, very long time. And I'm also my son is in it, and I will also get my daughter in it. Right now she's only 11, so you know, so we'll see. All right, guys. Again, it's Safe Moon Island, and I'm out.